Yo, what's up, guys? This is D Brown with Trackheads. I'd like to welcome to another episode of Trackheads. So, we have a nice workout video for today. I know it's been a minute. It's been a couple of months, probably like 2 weeks, maybe like 7-8 weeks that I've been, pretty much in my off season. I've just been doing some general training, some weightlifting, and just been doing, just some general workouts to give my legs and body a rest as I transition into this new season. So, I'm planning on running a nice indoor season. We're going to see how that goes. But for right now, the main name of the game when it comes to these workouts, at least for this particular workout, I have two workouts in this workout video. The first one is, you're looking at it now. I have a 2-minute run. I have a 90-second run. I have a 60-second run. And then I have a 30-second run separated by 1 minute's rest in between. The pace on these runs aren't really too fast. It's pretty much like just a nice recovery run, just a nice, just to build up some endurance. Before before this workout, I was doing a lot more longer runs. I was training initially for like a 5K, but I was starting to get a lot of issues with my lower calves, so I decided just to bail on that. And just like I said, just work on my more specific training, more sprint training and stuff like that. I've come to find when I'm more aerobically sound or aerobically fit, then I have a pretty healthy season. So, like I said, with this 90-second run, this isn't a 2-minute run, it's the 90-second run. The 2-minute run I couldn't catch on video, but as I did this 90-second run, my main goal is just to make sure I keep a consistent pace. I'm breathing, I'm making sure I have good form as much as I can for as slow as I'm going. And yeah, it was a pretty good run. I gave myself 1 minute rest, and then I decided to transition to the 60-second run. And one thing that's really cool about some of these runs, especially as I use the drone and stuff like that, it's really cool to see how my stride changes, going from a much slower pace that I'm using in these runs, and I transition to a faster race, which is or not faster race, but a faster rep that's gonna be shown later on in the video. So, like I said, this particular workout was done on a Monday. I did 2-minute run, 90 seconds, 60 seconds, then 30 seconds, 1 minute rest in between. And like I said, with the 60-second run, I'm just trying to make sure I'm keeping a good rhythm, keeping a good pace. And like I said, just making sure I'm focusing on breathing. So one of the things I did find last year was that, especially when training for the 400, and just with my body type and how my body adapts to training, is that it's very important for me to have a solid aerobic base. If I don't have a solid aerobic base, it doesn't matter how fast I am. I can't turn over the way I want to turn over. It's hard for me to sustain my my rhythm for as long as I can when I'm not aerobically sound. That doesn't matter if I run the 100, 200, 400, 800. I need to have some sort of aerobic base under me. So even when I transition to this 30, where you see me, I'm a little bit more open in this run. A lot of these runs are starting to feel a lot easier than they have been, in years past, just because I'm a lot more aerobically fit. So, with this 30-second run, it feels good to open up a little bit. It feels good to let my legs just, I haven't really run like this fast since, the last track meet that I ran in July. It's currently September. So, like I said, it's just really cool just to be able to open up in this last rep that I'm doing. So I'm really appreciative of that. And this is the last part of my Monday's workout, guys. So as I transition, this is a different day. This is a workout video that I did on Thursday. So obviously it's a whole lot faster. The workout is 2 times 30, 1 times 60 in terms of meters. And then I go ahead and do a 40-second run, 20-second run, 40-second run, 30-second run, 20-second run, and then a 10-second run. So with these 30s, it was really cool just to see the drone keep up with me and kind of see how open and explosive I am. I'm a lot stronger than I was towards the end of the season last year, just because I've been in the weight room all summer, lifting heavy weight, lifting moderate to heavy weight. I feel like I can put a lot more force into the ground, as you see. I'm feeling good in those 30s and sprints. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going too fast, because I haven't done sprints in quite some time. As you could tell, it didn't really go anywhere. I'm still pretty fast, but being able to turn over, I just wanted to be careful. So this is the first rep of my 40-second run. And it was pretty good. Like I said, my main goal is just to make sure that with these, they're a little bit more up tempo. They're more like 85%. I'm a lot more, like I said, a lot more fast, just because I just did a couple sprints beforehand. So my main goal was just to make sure, like, hey, run these more up tempo, but don't burn it. Make sure I keep a good pace. And the cool thing about some of these, doing this workout after I'm doing the longer runs is that I feel a lot more, again, oxygenated. So I'm not sucking wind. I don't feel any lactic at all. My legs aren't burning. I just feel like really good. It's just strolling in the park. And as you can tell, like my stride looks a whole lot more smooth. I look open. My rhythm looks good. I like how I'm looking. I look light on my feet. And, like I said, during this time, I'm lifting heavy. This was 2 weeks ago. So I'm lifting heavy right now, but I still feel like I'm floating, which I really like. So that was a 40-second run. Then I transitioned to a 30-second run. And with the 30-second run, like I said, it's the same thing. I'm focusing on pushing. And as the seconds are going down, I'm just focusing on like, hey, just give a little bit more effort. Again, I'm not trying to burn it, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm giving the proper effort that I should be giving, just to make sure I'm getting the stimulus needed. Like I said, I'm transitioning from the longer runs. Now I'm going a little bit lower. And for the 400 and for the 200, I need to be able to feel that aerobicness, but also feel the power and the speed that I get from sprinting. So 30-second run was successful. I like how it felt cool. And now I'm making it to the 20-second run. Again, it started to get hot. It was like 87 to 90 degrees that day. So now I'm going to the 20-second run. I'm pushing out. I look pretty good. Like I said, I have no complaints about how I'm looking. I feel explosive. You see the little dirt impacts every time I hit the ground. And I'm looking smooth, guys. I'm looking smooth. I look a lot smoother than I did a couple weeks ago. I feel in this particular workout, I felt really good. And it was smooth. So 20 seconds, that was cool. I don't know how much ground I particularly covered, but it felt, like I said, it felt fast. Now I'm transitioning to this 10-second run, and this is just like a little sprint, guys, about 60, 70 meters. And like I said, once I get up to 90% or 85%, my hat falls off. All I'm doing is just holding it and just making sure I'm holding the positions. So like I said, guys, I really like how this looked. And I feel good heading, we haven't really started like real specific training yet. I'm only doing like training for seconds and minutes. And like I said, just slowly getting back into the rhythm of things. I'm looking towards the indoor season and really building up for that and seeing if I can start exactly where I left off at. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. But other than that, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. This is D Brown with Trackheads. Peace.